Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local injury attorneys, American Direct Auto in Winsboro, and Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Get it done.
Hey, Football Friday Night Extra. What is this, week 4, week 5?
Yes, we are in week 4.
Week 4.
Let's get it.
I forgot. You know, that guy was running across the field in that intro, kind of looked like me when I was running down here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I forgot my IFB cord. And for guys who don't know a lot about the behind the scenes in the TV business, you need the right IFB cord to hear whether control room chewing you out, telling you stink at what you do, you're horrible, or you're doing a great job. So I need the right IFB cord to know that I'm doing a bad job or a good job.
I think you did pretty good about 9 seconds. Back.
Yeah, exactly. That was a 4.40. Jerry Arledge, Mickey McCarty signed me up. Obviously, I'm right here, ready to go. Hey, speaking of Jerry Arledge and Mickey McCarty, these two square off tonight in a big game. Neville looking for their first win over West Monroe since 1995. Big crowd on hand. Tigers defeated the Rebels in Bayou Jam, if you recall. Visitors up 14-7 in the second quarter. Lane Little to Caden Pierce runs this up the middle. In for the TD. West Monroe up 21-7. Ensuing Neville drive. Andrew Brister sees his pass picked off by West Monroe's Tag Banks. Gets blocks, shakes off defenders, returns this for the touchdown. Rebels up 28-7. Just before the half, Brister, another pass deflected and intercepted, this time by West Monroe's Dontrell Cobbs. Ensuing Rebel possession, Little hands it off to Pierce. Pierce pushes his way through the defense. He's down at the 2-yard line. Next play, Little to Pierce. Once again, this time he's got reservations for 6. It's 34-7 in the second, following this PAT. Rebels back in offense. Little gives it to his running back. That gets lost. And Neville recovers a fumble. Unfortunately, they would not cash in on the drive. Rebels on offense once again. Third quarter, Jabari Sanders runs the ball to the 40, and he is taken out, giving West Monroe great field position. Later in the drive, start of the fourth, Little to Pierce, another touchdown. West Monroe, of course, Caden Pierce, son of the legendary Tom Morris, a longtime photographer for Louisiana Tech. West Monroe wins 45-14.
Not what people thought.
No.
Woodlawn versus Ruston. Ruston crowd is pumped all the way.
Woo!
So they're up 31-6 going into the third when the running back is going to take it in and add some more to it. But Woodlawn is going to come back with a score of their own. Quarterback keeper, DeAntron Moton, if I'm saying it right. They also go for 2 on the next play instead of the extra point. But it's not enough. Ruston, go ahead and win this one 49-14.
Of course, Travian Moore getting that score for the Bearcats, getting things done. North Winnelena, West Washita, the final non-district game for West Washita. They're already up 14-0. Chiefs defense coming to play, pushing the quarterback into the end zone, not a safety due to forward progress. West Washita will flip the half possession once again. Brady Riles to Cole Nolan bursts in the end zone for the touchdown. It's 21-0. Chiefs at midfield. Riles with a handoff to Charvez Elmore. What does Charvez Elmore do? Does his best Charvez Elmore impersonation. Cuts through the defense, 50 yards for the score. It is 28-0 still in the first quarter. West Washita goes on a win 42-6.
All righty, so when we're at Pineville versus Caldwell, Darren Bonnier, short pass to Caleb Williams for a touchdown. He's going to put this thing in cruise control. And what do you know? He's going to cruise his way right on in.
Yeah.
He's the 6th. So that's going to take that thing to 7-0 Spartans with the ball. Jaron Townsend pass to Kenneth Harris for a touchdown.
Woo!
You ain't catching him.
Hey.
Going to make a couple of moves before he gets in there, kind of dance around a little bit. And, you know, why not? Easy.
Looking like Jesse Davis out there.
But the extra point was no good. That is going to make it 6-7 Rebels lead. Well, the Rebels respond. Darnell Bonnier passed the wheel for a first down. And the next actual play, well, Darnier is actually going to pass this one to Richardson. He's going to get it little lob up there, and he's going to catch that thing with ease. Touchdown. Pineville wins 39-18 over Caldwell.
Union Parish at Franklin Parish. Battle of parishes. 2 schools of parish in their name. Third quarter, Farmers lead 23-0. Handoff goes to Tyrell Richardson for a Patriots first down. Later on, the handoff going to Richardson. Richardson once again. Fumble on the play, and the Farmers recover. Yikes. Farmers ensuing drive. This pitch goes to Travion Holly, the brother of Bobby Holly over at Louisiana Tech. And he's showing off like his brother right there. Nice speed in for the TD. It is 29-0 at that point. Farmers are in cruise control, like Jesse said earlier, cruise control. They're in cruise control here. Once again, Travion Holly back in offense, and once again, another touchdown. His brother Bobby is smiling somewhere watching this. Union Parish goes on a win, 36-0.
Well, Oak Grove versus St. Fred's. Well, the Warriors versus the Tigers. Oak Grove actually on this play, well,
moving the football.
Actually, that defense was actually stopping him. So next assuming drive St. Fred with the ball. He's going to throw it deep, but it is picked off by Oak Grove safety. He was waiting on that one. He was itching for interception all day. But on the next assuming drive, Oak Grove with the ball, he's going to make a great catch for the sideline. Oak Grove punches it in right through the middle. Touch
right on your TV screen.
Man, he kind of looks like me with that.
He does.
Fans are excited, but Oak Grove, well, we don't have a final score on this.
Actually, Oak Grove goes in a win 21-7.
21-7, there it is.
Delhi and OCS. Stephen Fitzy with that Texas twang. Well, I tell you, he's a great guy nonetheless. Hey, LCS on offense right here. The quarterback, a great pass to his receiver down about the 10-yard line. Quarterback back at it once again. This time a touchdown pass. OCS was in complete control. The powder's in the stands. That's how they celebrate at OCS. They throw powder up in the air, kind of like LeBron James. And plenty of reason to do so. OCS goes and win 49-0. Where's the powder here?
I got some. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, plenty of powder, plenty of highlights. Straight ahead on Fox 14 Football Friday Night Extra.
It's Beatles versus Stones, the greatest debate in rock history. Who is better, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? It's a face-off you won't want to miss.
I'm Donna Edwards. As a teacher, I believe the best opportunity you can give a child is a good education. That's why John Bell ended years of devastating cuts and is investing in our children's future again. He passed the first teacher pay raise in 10 years, increased funding for K-12 and higher education, and fully funded TOPS. It's a good start, but John Bell won't stop working until every child has the opportunities they need to keep moving Louisiana forward.
Welcome to Miriam's Furniture, where you can find everything you need for your home at a low price.
Get an Ashley sofa and love seat for $5.99. An Ashley 5-piece dining set for $3.99. Queen bedroom suite for $8.99, which includes a mattress. Huge mattress sale starting at $119. All of this you can get for no money down and no credit needed.
We make everything convenient and easy at Miriam's Furniture, Jonesboro, West Monroe, and online at miriamsfurniture.com.
Whether it's time to get to work or to your weekend, make sure it's all quality time. Get to Nissan Truck Month and save big on a J.D. Power award-winning truck, including Titan, best in quality, and Frontier, best in dependability. Both with the tech you want and the quality you need. Hurry in to Nissan Truck Month today. Get 0% financing for 72 months, plus cash back, and the Midnight Edition package at no extra charge.
It's Beatles versus Stones, the greatest debate in rock history. Who is better, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? It's a face-off you won't want to miss.
Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local injury attorneys, American Direct Auto in Winsboro, and Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Get it done.
Hey, some big games coming up this block. We have Ouachita Bastrop towards the very end. Also, pretty good game with Waspin and Northwood. You'd be really surprised. We'll have that coming up for you in the next couple of games. Let's start things off with Madison and Delhi Charter. Tonight, Delhi Charter dedicated their field over to their former head coach, Brett Raley. Great guy, saw him last week. Madison quarterback, the QB for Madison, getting things done so far this year as they are going on the field for pregame celebration or ceremonies. He would hand this ball off to Antonio Larry. He is a senior. He makes a long run down the field before being tackled. He is off to the races. That's some 4.40 speed right there. Quarterback once again for Madison as they are back in offense. Throws the ball to one of his receivers. He gets in there and is soon tackled by the Gator defense, but he loses the football and recovered by Delhi Charter. McKinley Dorsey was also a senior back in there again. Of course, Delhi Charter's quarterback Cameron Wicker would run this in there for the score for the first touchdown of the night. Delhi Charter wins 18-6.
Yeah, good win. Shout out to those guys. And Rayville, Vidalia versus Rayville, the Hornets. Well, the score was 0-0 at the beginning of the third quarter. Very defensive game, but quickly changed on this play. Vidalia quarterback Christian Wright, sophomore, hands the ball to his running back, Devin Green, who's a senior, who's going to outrun multiple players and take this one into the end zone. It was homecoming for Rayville. So, Rayville, on the next zone possession, he is going to, guess what, put this thing in cruise control. And Rayville is going to easily get that score right there. So, it's going to touchdown. They're going to take the lead. They're actually going to go for a 2-point conversion, which the Hornets do get. Well, Ravens, on the second time of the third quarter, quarterback throws a long ball. And, oh, my. And you know what I'm about to say. He's going to take this thing into cruise control. Into the end zone. Rayville, man, wins 28-12. Shout out to Rayville, the first win of the season.
Ray Vegas, baby, cashing in this evening. Hey, let's take you over to Cedar Creek and Tensas. Actually, we don't have that game for you. Let's go to the next one. Sicily Island at Delta Charter. Kavarius Whitehead for Delta Charter is getting things done real early. He makes a 10-yard run look easy. The quarterback keeper, first things first for the first down. Now, moving on to the contest, Kavarius Whitehead back at it again. He would find one of his receivers, Chandler Harrison. A 45-yard pass, real long, to the 1-yard line where he's knocked down. This time it's Trey Griffin, who would rush only a yard, not to go too far for the touchdown. DC, the Storm, are in there like swimwear. Delta Charter's onside kick recovered by Sicily Island as they afterwards have a 4-and-out. But Whitehead back at it again. We're hearing his name a lot this evening for Delta Charter. The Storm quarterback, he would run it about 3 yards, and the very next play hands it off to Trey Griffin for 6 yards, but just barely misses the first down. Delta Charter goes on a win 20-8.
Hey, great win. All righty, Plain Dillon versus Arcadia, and I'll tell you one thing, there's nothing plain about them.
No.
They're going to tap it up at the middle of the field. Arcadia is actually going to get the first score of this game. Arcadia is up 7-0 when Jackson pushes it in. So they're also going to go for 2 instead of the extra point. A lot of 2-point conversions.
A lot of them, man.
Man, he's going to get this one in, so they're actually going to go 8-0. So, well, the band is getting into it. Arcadia pushes it down the field for another score, but this time, number 8.
Tyler Jefferson.
Tyler, easy. They're now up 16-0. Man, Arcadia is going to win 44-14.
I believe that's their first win in the season, too. I believe. Just correct me if I'm wrong, please. Hey, Las Vegas over at Northwood. Undefeated Northwood, by the way. We're tied at 7 in the first. Falcons threatening. Luke Bogan goes to the end zone, but Desmond Watson grabs it for the pick. Get a nice return to give the Wildcats a nice field position. In that ensuing drive, Jesse Booker gets the feed. Huge hole. Easily takes it for the touchdown. Waspin leads 14-7. Wildcats back with the football, throwing this time, but Falcons defensive back Keontae Davenport there for the INT. Falcons would turn that into a field goal and trail 14-10 at the half. But Waspin, hey, they go over Northwood and they beat Northwood 43-30.
Oh, wow. Good win. Waspin, Louisiana is their call now.
Yeah.
Well, Lincoln Prep.
And Homer.
And Homer, we're actually at Gremlin. So coming into this one, the Homer is already up 21-0, but there is nothing stopping the quarterback, Kemontavious Grant, who keeps it for another score. You guessed it, Homer pushing it down the field again. But this time, it's their running back, number 4, Thomas, who is pushed out of bounds right before he gets it in. Next play, why not? Give it to him. Again, he gets it back in, and this time he's going to score. And a care in the world, it seems like. This was all Homer in this one. Homer wins big, 52-7.
Ouachita bashed the game a lot of us were talking about. Playing in Ramville. Rams QB keeper for the touchdown right here. Getting things started early as the Bastrop Rams cashed in. Cedric Sherrod getting things done early. Rams football once again. This time a short pass for the touchdown. Oh, he cuts around the defense. Wow. Just circle around them.
Yes,
he's an athlete in there for the touchdown. The Rams are in front by 2 scores. Rams QB back at it again, but this time not what he wanted as he is picked off by Ouachita's Jalen Kincaid. Wow. Was he a beast of the week?
He was.
He was a beast of the week.
Yeah, he's showing it.
You were the good luck charm that he needed, I'm telling you. Ouachita goes to the win 35-26. Got plenty of football for you. Don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. The Football Friday night right here on Fox 14.
Landry Vineyards Outdoor Concert Series continues this weekend with Flashback 5. Saturday, October 5th from 3:30 to 7. Bring a lawn chair, bring a blanket, bring the kids. It's just $10 for adults, and kids 12 and under get in free. October 5th at Landry Vineyards.
Whether it's Clay Knox and the team at Clayton Homes of Monroe, or Jeff Foote and the team at Clayton Homes of West Monroe,
We're opening doors to a better life.
One home at a time.
let us show your family the quality and value of a new Clayton home.
When we combine forces,
We're unbeatable.
Now 2 locations, Clayton Homes of Monroe and Clayton Homes of West Monroe.
Northeast Louisiana Cancer Institute provides the highest quality radiation therapy possible right here in our region. We offer the latest state-of-the-art equipment that benefits our patients through advanced radiation technology. Families are assisted by a patient navigator who provides helpful resources during the treatment process. With locations in Monroe and West Monroe, treatment is right around the corner. Northeast Louisiana Cancer Institute. Home is where the hope is.
What is Grambling? Grambling is growing. It's a community. Grambling is an education, an experience. Grambling is legacy, tradition, and the future. What is Grambling? Grambling is all of this and more. Grambling is the place where everybody is somebody.
Make plans to join the fun at the 15th Annual Northeast Louisiana Celtic Festival, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, October 5th at Caroli Park in West Monroe. Admission is $5 per person, ages 10 and under free. Presented by the Caroli Foundation.
Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local injury attorneys, American Direct Auto in Winsboro, and Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Get it done.
Hey, hot off the presses, El Dorado taking on an undefeated Greenwood Bulldog squad that really needs a win. Bulldogs strike first. Trace Presley finds Trayton Dowson, who takes us in for the score, getting the Bulldogs on the board first. Later on in the contest, this El Dorado team ain't going away yet, ladies and gentlemen. They are cashing in, and it's Eli Shepard and Jarnell Love. Great catch in the end zone to tie things up right about there. But Peyton Carter makes a nice catch going to the end zone himself. Even the cameraman later on, as Greenwood has the ball once again, can't keep up. Devontae Kidd for the long, long touchdown pass to get El Dorado within striking distance. But no one really expected this. They rule him down at the 1 to tie things up. I'm sorry, for the touchdown to tie things up. Sorry about that. But a great first half of action so far. But Greenwood goes on to defeat El Dorado 45-24.
Greenwood?
Yeah. Let's talk a little Arkansas High football. Yeah.
Arkansas homecoming,
obviously. Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah.
Arkansas versus Cannon Fairview. So, Cannon Fairview, Cannon Fairview is actually going to take this thing around the edge, and he's actually going to roll over his defender for the touchdown. Way to go.
Exactly. Getting things done.
So, Arkansas couldn't do nothing. Next resume possession. Cannon View is going to put this thing, guess what, in cruise control. And take it around the edge for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Arkansas is going to get it. They're finally going to get them a score in, and he's going to get that bad baby in. Oh, Arkansas is going to win this one over Camden View 27-26. What a close game.
Yeah, man. Let's talk a little about Junction City as they take on McGehee. I'm sorry, McGehee versus Rising. McGehee versus Rising right now as one of the teams moving this ball into the end zone for the touchdown. It looks like that is Rising right there. And so Rising's back at it again. They're back in offense, moving the ball pretty good all game long. And Rising just is not quitting. They keep moving the football, and no, there's a good defense to stop by McGehee right there as he would not allow them to score right there. But Rising goes on a win 30-0.
Oh, man, big win.
Yeah.
Junction City versus Hampton. Hampton's running out of the tunnel on this one, expecting a win on tonight, but it's Junction City Dragons. Jumps off early on this one on the run. So Hampton couldn't do nothing, so next to possession, Junction City, well, what do you know? Give it to him again, and he cruise control right into the end zone. All righty. Junction City, once again, after Hampton couldn't do anything, and he's going to cruise. He's going to make a couple of moves, and you know what I'm about to say on this.
Cruise control.
Right into the end zone. Junction City is going to win this one big, 64-6.
By the way, Brady Hutchinson to Jamal Johnson on that connection right there. Crossing Eagles at home this evening versus the Dumas Bobcats, coming off a huge win versus Warren Lumberjacks last week. First time they beat those guys in 29 years. It's Eagles homecoming tonight. And later on, we have Walker and the ball midfield. And they are driving the ball. Walker Brown trying to fake the handoff to Derek Lee, but he loses the football. Eagles come up with it for the Bobcat turnover. Eagles get the ball now, and the quarterback, Justin Stokes, throws a ball real deep to his wide receiver, Carlos Williams, running in the end zone, caught for a second, couldn't come up with it. Next play on the drive for the Eagles, trying it again. This time it's Stokes who would hand it off to Willie Taylor, and he goes all the way to the housing development. In there for the score, 38-yard run. Crossit leads 39-8 at the half. Wow. Eagles going to win the ball game 46-16.
A lot of big games. All right, the strong Bulldogs are playing home against the, where are we at, Fordyce. Redbugs. Oh, Redbugs. Okay. So here on this drive, the quarterback, Jaheim Brown, is looking to throw and finds his number 4, Caleb Jones, all by himself to make an easy touchdown, and they go up 6-0 early. Later in the first, the Bulldogs, they have a chance to make a play, and quarterback Newton finds Betters for the catch and run. So he finds himself in the Redbugs territory. So Coach Wright happy with that one. Here the Bulldogs again with another throw from Newton, but it's overthrown and intercepted by number 2, Jaquez Cross. Man, the Redbugs remain undefeated after this game. Your final, Redbugs 44-0.
What is a Redbug, by the way? I've always wondered that. Hey, let's talk a little Harmony Grove. They are in action this evening as they take on Genoa Central over in Texarkana. Let's see, after a kickoff right here, their power guy, he gets a run, and he cannot be stopped. He is going over. He's running to Louisiana. He might be running to Monroe right now, actually. I can see him on I-20 over there.
Still running.
Still running. Touchdown, kickoff return about, I want to say, what, 90 yards, 92 yards? Genoa Central back at it again. Or Harmony Grove, I should say, in there for the score as a running back. It's a decent gain on that play right there. Harmony Grove goes on a win 60-21. More football straight ahead, including a couple of previews of some big games taking place tomorrow. Straight ahead on Football Friday night right here on Fox 14.
Tommy and Jenny came to Homeland recently because the big bank wasn't able to help them. We were able to come up with a creative solution to help accomplish what the cookie cutter bank would not do. Because we helped here at Homeland, Tommy and Jenny's financial future is much stronger. We're Homeland Bank. Where's your money?
Imagine winning 10 times the cash with the lottery.
Imagine winning 10 times anything. Are you wearing the hat?
Oh, yeah.
Multiply whatever. Play the new multiplier games from the lottery. Multiply your fun.
I'm Christian Creed. Catherine and I have been your local injury attorneys for more than 20 years. At Creed & Creed, we don't use gimmicks. We value our community and the clients we serve. When you see a Creed & Creed ad, you know it's real. Real clients, real results, and no fine print. Don't be misled by out-of-town attorneys using dramatizations or paid testimonials. If you've been involved in an accident, call Creed & Creed today.
Hey, Jets, Thursday's coming. You might as well start booing yourselves now.
Thursday night?
Barry's Cowboy.
Thursday.
Mahomes.
One-hit wonder.
All day. Thursday night?
New York reminds New England, who's boss?
Green Bay. Philly's coming for that cheddar.
Sorry, Philly. This is a no-fly zone.
Juju. Juju.
The 49ers are back, baby!
Rise up, Reds!
My main part of banking has always been customer service. It's probably been the best bank I've been to that focuses solely on customer service and customer relationships, and everything just kind of falls in place after that.
We're Homeland Bank. Where's your money?
Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local injury attorneys, American Direct Auto in Winsboro, and Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Get it done.
Hey, let's take in some action from last night, Buckeye versus Winfield. With the win, Winfield goes to a game over 500. Eli Spangler to Jalen Carter for the TD. Tigers in front early. Panthers making things a little bit interesting, however. At the goal line, Dawson Williams to Gavin Jones for the TD. Getting things right back in there and making it a little bit competitive in there. Tigers driving, minus side of their field. Spangler keeps it. Quarterback gets a couple of blocks and racing down the field in the end zone. They led 33-6 at the half. Winfield goes on to win 39-6.
Yeah, great win. All right, Haynesville back versus Magnolia. Haynesville. So the Tornadoes are up 7 quick before connecting with Eric Alford. Alford takes it into the 5. So later in the drive, quarterback, he's going to roll his way out to the outside and cruise his way in.
Cruise his way in.
So they're going to exceed their lead to 14 on that one. So Haynesville are going to add another. They're actually going to add another score. The quarterback sneak another score. Golden Tornadoes are up by 21. Haynesville, man, wins 47-0.
That's 2 weeks in a row for Haynesville. Got some pretty nice victories. Hey, all the scores we mentioned and couldn't get to right now. We'll see you after the break.
It's Beatles versus Stones, the greatest debate in rock history. Who is better, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? It's a face-off you won't want to miss.
Working with Governor Edwards to solve the budget crisis, we saw how truly bipartisan he is.
He brought members of both parties together to make the hard decisions
that turned a $2 billion deficit into a surplus.
2/3 of the Republican-led legislature voted to fund TOPS, save our hospitals, and raise teacher pay.
And Governor Edwards was willing to work with anyone committed to that goal.
He put people over politics.
And Louisiana is in a better place because of his leadership.
Just imagine enjoying the outdoors with no mosquitoes. This is possible. Just call me, Paul Cooper, with Cooper Home Installation, and let the screen room man keep you and your family safe from those pesky bugs and mosquitoes. Call and I will meet you at your house and give you a free estimate so that you can start enjoying your backyard again. It's as easy as that. Nobody in this area has installed more screen rooms than me. And remember, when you hire me, I'll be there.
October is spectacular at Delta Diamond Casino with zombie cash drawings. Plus, register to win a fire pit. It will be a scary good time at our costume contest and Halloween party on October 18th from 5 to 8 p.m. Feeling lucky today? At Delta Diamond Casino, you could win $1,000 on the spot. We're always open with the best customer service in town. Come on down to Delta Diamond Casino in Delta, where the fun never ends and all we're missing is you.
It's Beatles versus Stones, the greatest debate in rock history. Who is better, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? It's a face-off you won't want to miss.
Football Friday Night Extra, sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local injury attorneys, American Direct Auto in Winsboro, and Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Get it done.
Welcome back. Real quick, got a Beast of the Week. Go to the Beast of the Week Facebook page, right, Jesse?
Yes, we are looking for a beast. Go to that page and nominate your beast after tonight.
Hey, also, real quick college action. Grambling, Jackson State at 6, Memphis and ULM at 2:45, Utah State, LSU at 11, and East Central University at Arkansas Monticello at 3, and Southwestern Oklahoma State versus SAU at 2 p.m. See you next week.